CR-V. Now, do you know what its name stands for? Well, you probably guessed that the V in the CR-V is vehicle. The CR bit, well, I'm wearing a clue. Got it yet? It stands for comfortable runabout. And this is a car that's comfortable for everyone, especially those in the back seats. So first of all, these rear doors, they open to almost 90 degrees, makes it dead easy for people to get in. And the raised ride height means you can just flop down onto the seat. Now, if I move across, now you can see I've got loads of knee room. I can stretch out in the back of this car. There's plenty of headroom as well, even for taller adults. Even though we've got this panoramic glass sunroof, which does eat into the headspace a little bit. And on the whole, it's really comfy here in the back. You've got huge windows as well. The kids will like that. They'll also like the fact they get a good view forward. And one of the cool features about this car is you've got a completely flat floor. And while this middle seat is raised up slightly, it's still quite comfortable. And because the car's really quite wide, this is one of the very best cars in its class for carrying 3 people, even adults, in the back at once. And there's various bits to add to the practicality. So you've got some cup holders there in the armrest, and even the door bins at the back can take a 1.5 litre bottle. Now I'm going to take that with me into the front to show you there could be spaces up there. But before I move into the front, I should point out that the quality of the materials here in the back are just as good as in the front of the vehicle, which is unusual in this class of car, but that is reflected in this CR-V's price. You see, this Honda CR-V is a little bit more expensive than its main rivals. It starts from £23,000, but there are deals to be done. And if you click up there on the banner, you can go to carwow.co.uk to see what deal you can get on a Honda CR-V. Now, it could be space in the front, right? They are pretty good. So once again, the bottle fits in there. We've got extra cubbies there, under here. And, well, the glove box, it's not the biggest, but it's fine. One of the things that I do like about this car, especially, is the design. I think the interior design is very interesting, and once again, the quality of the materials, yeah, they pass the carwow flick test, which is very important, of course. This particular car we got here is the range-topping EX, and it's got all-wheel drive, and it costs £35,000, which, quite frankly, is a little bit too much. But you can save some cash and go for the SE because it has all the equipment you really need on it, such as a reversing camera and climate control. The SE also gets the Honda Connect infotainment system, and you can upgrade it to have Navi. Now, if I'm brutally honest about this system, yeah, it might be based on Android, but it's nowhere near as easy as my phone to use. In fact, I find it one of the most confusing systems on the market. So yeah, if you want to see our full review of it, just click up there on the banner to watch an in-depth video review of this infotainment system. Now, you don't buy this car anyway for its infotainment system. You buy it for its practicality, and I cannot complain because this Honda CR-V, it has one of the very biggest boots in this class. This one's got the annoying automated tailgate, so if you just bear with us for a moment. Right, we can carry on with the review now. I'll just get this load cover out of the way so you can see what's going on. I mean, look at that space there. It's absolutely massive. The only detraction is a very small load lip there, but other than that, it's really usable. You've got some netting there, which is handy. Tethering points, your 12-volt socket. If you look under here, some more space and a space saver spare wheel. I also like this feature. You want to store this parcel shelf in the car. There's a little place for it so it doesn't roll around in there. But this is the best bit. Watch this. To fold down the seats, you can do it from here, and it's all fully automated. You can do it from the back doors as well if you want to. And then you've got an absolutely massive load bay. I mean, look at the size of this car. It's absolutely ginormous. And you can see just how much stuff you can fit in the boot of this car by clicking up there to watch our in-depth practicality video. You'll also be able to see just how easy it is to fit a baby seat in this car and what it's like with 3 adults in the back.
Overall, the CR-V is very practical, but how does it feel to drive?
Well, first thing you notice is that this car, oh yes, it's a little bit on the roly-poly side through the corners, and the steering as well, it's kind of very light. It doesn't feel like this is connected to the front wheels, but the light steering does mean that the car is very easy to manoeuvre in town, and that soft suspension which makes the car roll a bit means that over bumps, speed humps especially, and potholes, you don't notice them. So that's really good when you're driving in the city. Another thing about this car is that, well, it's on the whole pretty quiet to travelling at speed. It's very comfy, the seats are nice. The only thing you do get is a bit of wind whistle whipped up by those massive door mirrors. Now, if you're going to go for a CR-V, I suggest you avoid the petrol engine because it's just a bit too noisy when you rev it. Don't get the low powered diesel, it's only 120 horsepower and it's just a bit too slow for this big car. This is the 160 horsepower version and it's got enough punch. It's actually a pretty good engine. This engine works really well with the optional 9-speed automatic gearbox, which is very nice to use. It's quick to respond and very smooth. And look, it even gets paddles, which, yeah, you can use to change gear, but you'll never, ever, ever actually use. Now, with this engine and gearbox combination, Honda claims the CR-V will do around 55 miles per gallon, and the trick computer says I'm doing, well, that's not so good.
There are some other annoying things about the CR-V. Here's 5.
Well, the automatic gearbox you get with the diesel engine is good. The one for the petrol is not so much, and both get this weird gear selector knob.
If you opt for the very largest wheel sizes, they do reduce the ride comfort somewhat. The button to activate cruise control is called Main. Of course it is. Well, the CR-V safety is generally very good. You only get auto emergency braking on the very top trim level.
Anyway, you don't want that to put you off this car, as it has plenty of cool features.
There's lots of connectivity and charging points for your mobile devices, plus you get these handy cutaways so that you don't snag your cable.
I just love the way the panoramic sunroof blinds open like cinema curtains. If you can figure out the infotainment system, you can actually download various apps for the car from the Honda App Centre. The cup holder divider system means you can do a cheeky 3-way. You can get hill descent control if you're a little bit scared of driving down steep slopes yourself. So then, overall, what do I think of the Honda CR-V? Well, its infotainment system is a bit of a pig to use, and the engine choice is limited, but the car is very comfy and super practical. Now, if you click up there, you can get more information and find out the best deal you can get on a Honda CR-V at carwow.co.uk. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. And if you click over there, you can watch detailed practicality, infotainment and 360-degree passenger drive video for the Honda CR-V. Now, did you spot the Easter egg in this video, right? It was the E-Honda character from Street Fighter 2 hidden under the car's central armrest.